Well, you know
No.
what? You're not ready to be a businessman. I'm sorry.
I am very
You're not ready. You're not ready to be a businesswoman. If somebody wants to buy it, I am selling it. Selling it. But anyway, yo, we want to sell this podcast. But yeah, welcome back to the Generally Dysfunctional podcast, folks. I'm your host Nkosi. With me, I have some unscrupulous businessmen. That's
You
Ken.
need one unscrupulous businessman.
Now
One.
we're a group of unscrupulous businessmen. We've got Ken, we've got Darren, we've got Mariba. What's going on, fellas? What's new?
Okay.
Hey, all good, man. All good.
The man said he want energy. Not
I-
energy, guys.
I
Energy
know.
go. Energy go.
I don't know where it is. Everybody was so hype.
The man wants you to be like, I'm fine. Hooray.
All of a sudden, men boil down like Baji.
Fam, if any of you respond to that question in that way, to me, I'm walking away. Cause maybe it's just not worth the trouble.
This is episode 26.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah,
I believe so.
let's go with it. Episode 26, whatever. Episode 26, you'll see it in the title anyway. It doesn't matter. But yeah, welcome back. Thanks for listening, guys. Shout out to everybody who's listening out there. We got some shit to get into today. Let's just get over with the good news first. The Jamaicans have an ice hockey team. Would you believe it?
How far have we come?
Well, they were the
far
first to have a bobsledding team in the Caribbean.
Exactly.
So, yeah, maybe they like ice.
You know,
I like
feel
my
the
ice in
rhythm,
my
feel the
rum.
ride. Get
Nah, I
get
like
your
my ice in
skates
my
on.
rum.
It's ice skating time. International Ice Hockey Federation, Team Jamaica will be hitting the ice. You know, no, the thing is, I did not realize that this was an old story. This is something from 2015.
Yo.
Oh,
Yeah, it's from 2015. We had no idea. Like this hit me
No
like brand
idea.
news. Completely brand new news. So I mean, Jamaicans been on the ice for a minute now. They're out here now. Maybe knowing this, I'm gonna have a reason to watch the NHL. Well, I guess they wouldn't be in the NHL, would they? Where would they play?
Nah, they're gonna probably try to qualify for the Olympics.
Probably. Is ice hockey an Olympic sport?
In the Winter Olympics.
Oh, true.
So is bobsledding, snowboarding.
Right, yeah. Winter Olympics, I forgot about that. The only thing I watch from Winter Olympics is snowboarding and skiing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at the clubs these guys are playing for. It's all like Canadian and American teams, so they are in, I guess, the
then-
homes of ice hockey, I guess. Because
Well,
Canada.
then I guess we do have a reason to watch ice hockey then. Because
Yes,
in
sir.
my opinion,
Oh,
I thought ice hockey was just a bunch of white dudes hitting each other with sticks. So
Oh, so now as it's a bunch of black guys, it's an interracial bunch of dudes hitting each other with sticks.
I just want to see some
Please don't
niggas
use
fuck some
the
white
word
boys up.
interracial when describing some shit.
I just want to see some niggas, you know, throw so much bull on the ground. That's what I want to see, really. Stick, gloves, helmet, fight.
I
That's
don't
the
think
one. No, go ahead.
I don't think I'm equipped for ice hockey, you know. A fight breaks out on what do you call that, on the ice, and I'm gonna look to get involved, hit some people with sticks over their head, you know, poke out some eyeballs. I don't think I'm equipped for that shit.
Fighting on an ice hockey rink seems so dangerous, man. Like, you go down the ground,
Well-
someone's just gonna skate over you and fuck your whole day up.
There are rules. You can't fight someone that's on the floor, and you can't use your stick. It's like they've basically regulated the way you're supposed to fight.
Dog, if you're
but
really
you
pissed with somebody, you're not gonna study those rules. Like, if I really want to fuck you up, I am fucking you up.
Yeah, but the fighting is a strategy though. You pick like the best player and you fight with them. You
Yep.
force them into a fight, and then both of you all get penalized. So their best player is on the bench, and you just being a fighter or whatever they call you, a worthless piece of shit, white trash. I don't know. They put you in a box too.
I will break my stick and stab you with it.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
Now I'm saying,
if we
now I'm
fighting.
I want to keep my bag, so I'm gonna be like, here's a couple fists, and let's carry on with this game, because I want to get paid.
Nigga wants to go to jail.
If you say
He don't
something,
give no fucks.
if you say something about my mother or whatever, like I'm not gonna fight you as
Nah,
just
that
off, you know. But if you say something out of time and disrespectful, you're gonna get fucked up. I'm gonna have like a specially engineered stick. It's gonna have a sword on the inside.
Yo, that's what I was now thinking.
What is wrong with you people?
We're brothers. We're happy and we're partying and we're colored.
I mean, I wouldn't go on the full murder spree, but yeah, if someone cuss out my mom, it's a different situation for sure.
Yeah.
But if I just get tripped up by someone, I am like, it's definitely. I'm thinking more about my bag than I am about her and this other person.
Right.
I'm telling you, I'm an engineer, flamethrower in my stick, have the tanks under my paddings, all kind of shit. Yeah.
It's just gonna be a walking threat.
Don't fight with me. Trust me.
It's a whole walking threat. Jesus Christ. But yeah, man. Good looking out to the Jamaican ice hockey team. I didn't even know that was there. So while it may be late, congratulations to y'all niggas anyway, man. Make the Caribbean proud. Have they been making us proud? That's one thing I don't know. Have they been making us proud?
I have no clue.
You know what? I would say yes, because and when it comes to sports, they more take the first step in sports and other things before the rest of the Caribbean does it. So I think they're making us proud as Caribbean people. You know, I have no problem with the Jamaicans. Are
there Jamaican badminton players? I'd watch that.
There has to be.
Just to hear niggas say, "Oh, bomba clap!"
No. They actually they keep it professional, man. The Jamaican stars, they keep it professional.
I need to go back. I need to get back into playing badminton and squash, man. That shit was mad fun. It was mad fun. But yeah, anyway, over that, we have some cheating that went on in Miami. It's the hot gal summer, or rather the hot gal Java versus the city boys Java.
This damn word. It's summer. SUMMER, summer.
Nah, it's Java, bro. July, August vacation. That's what we fucking with out here, man.
It's summer like the porn star. Summer.
What the fuck? I don't know who that is.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure there's a porn star somewhere.
There probably is.
Nah, there's definitely a porn star name somewhere. Come on now.
Probably like six different summers, all spelled differently.
Yep.
And one of them is with a Z. Zama.
I don't know about that.
Yo, I am not watching the porn star names.
You probably have. If you're watching the Czech shit, oh man, you probably watch someone with a Z.
Wait, what Czech shit?
Any of the Czech massage.
Any of the Czech porn, man. Dude, not even the massages. The thing is, right?
Hold on. There is Czech taxi. There's public pickups.
It's like a whole subgenre by itself. Just check.
I know public pickups, but like
there's the massage, there's the public pickups,
there's the interview,
there's casting couch.
Yeah. Just Google it. I'm on Google right now watching it.
Yo, don't tell me this stuff, fam.
We're gonna lose Ken for like 6 weeks.
You come back looking thinner, black eyes.
I was there looking like Morty with the one strong arm.
Yeah. He's walking around with an IV sticking in him because he's lacking liquids. Can't have that shit.
Yeah, so on the topic of hot gal versus city boys. Up until this point, city boys were up like 1,000, right? Second quarter really, up 1,000, doing fine, no worries, and all of a sudden this drops on the timeline where a chick who was supposed to be in Miami for something other than what she was there for, had an altercation with her boyfriend, we're gonna assume. It's just so happened that she was in a room with another man, right? So homeboy pulls up, maybe, I don't know what he was on, maybe he was on some spy shit. Maybe he was trying to be sneaky, surprise her, be romantic. Homeboy showed up with a bag and everything. And he's irate now because he's like, oh, this is what you're here in Miami? This is what you're doing in Miami? What the fuck is this? And he's like pissed off, man. Completely pissed off.
Yo.
Reasonably though. Reasonably.
And the man who the girl is with is in a towel in the hotel, like in the aisle, yeah. It's in between
So many
rooms.
questions.
So,
So
like,
many questions.
yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Only,
What's going on?
only for this girl to say, yo, listen, come inside, cause he's not leaving, and you're not leaving either. And to me, homeboy pat down like a bag of bhaji in a hot pot. He boiled down just calm. Like he was like, okay, no problem. I'm gonna come inside. You know, homeboy was okay with it, and we dropped some points. City boys dropped some points for the hot girls.
You know what? I'm sure homeboy had a flamethrower stick, hockey stick in his bag.
He was a
And he was
Jamaican.
yeah, and he was just going in there just so there wouldn't be any witnesses.
Yo, homegirl, shorty grab his bag, you know. She grabbed his bag. I was like,
Straight
yo, come
smash
inside. You're not going anywhere. And neither is he. The thing is, right? Dude who is angry has her name tatted on him.
That's what I'm saying. It can't be her boyfriend. Had to be like
Mistake
a
number one.
It can't be your
has to
boyfriend.
say something. Yeah.
Can't be your boyfriend because a boyfriend still doing this nonsense.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Yes. Of
No,
course, all the time. It probably happens at the boyfriend stage more often than it happens at the marriage stage, for
Exactly.
sure.
When you're married, you have more sense than that.
Yeah, you already have the commitment. You don't need to make it permanent on your body. Like, so it's mostly a boyfriend girlfriend thing, man. For sure.
You see what she said too? I didn't tell you to put a tattoo on your back. No, you're stupid.
Yeah, now you look.
And she was speaking 100% the truth.
Yeah. You know what? My heart goes out to the guy because whether with the tattoo or without the tattoo, man, you walk in there and you see this big, strong up looking black guy with pipe on your little teeny bitty wifey. You know, I feel my heart goes out on you up until you agree to go back in that room to discuss the situation. When you did that shit, nah, it had no heart there for you again, man.
Yes.
Let me just say, out of the two parts in that whole thing that made me crack up the most, when she actually tried to pull and say, he's the towel boy. Really?
Well, technically,
Really?
all homeboy was wearing was a towel.
But
You know what I mean? If my superhero name was Tower Boy, I'd expect my look to be something similar to that. So she ain't lying.
I'm just
Oh,
saying, when I asked
boy,
for extra
boy.
towels in a hotel, no guy ever came with a towel wrapped around it.
Listen. Homeboy was just trying to show her how towels work. That's all, guys. Come on. Be reasonable.
Is it?
They're just trying to show her how
You
the
know what I
towels
mean?
work. Like, you
All
can
the
use it like
applications
this.
of a towel.
Yeah.
Is that the
You know
only
what?
thing he showed? Because it seemed like he showed a bit more for the next guy to be irate. He
Well,
gave
it's just-
You know what was weird though? You know what was weird? The fact that the girl was clothed like, which raised some questions to me. What was really going on?
Because the man always undresses first, fam. When they're trying to get in quick, the man always undresses first. Always.
Yeah.
What? No, man.
Yeah?
Pull belt, pants drop to ankles, and that's all. That's all for me. I don't get full naked most of
Yeah,
the
in the
time.
hotel, you getting comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I applaud that girl, man. I applaud that woman, for sure. I aspire to be like her when I grow up. I aspire to be like her when I grow up. What?
No,
Dog,
stop.
that
Nico.
is some gangster shit, my nigga.
Nico, I have to catch you on quickly. Black men don't cheat. You can't aspire to be that, sir.
Oh,
Can I
black men don't cheat, but I'm talking about cheating. Dog, she said, get your ass inside because he is not leaving and you not leaving. What? Could you imagine? Dog, not even when I was in my whole phase, I was doing some shit like that, man. She's gangster as fuck.
You know what? You know who I admire in that thing? The black guy, the Horner man.
Black security guy.
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
nah,
not
that
the
was
security
security
guy. The Horner man. I admire the Horner man because here why? He didn't have a word to say.
It's not his
He
problem.
was just in
No,
Paul
that's very true.
waiting to know if he should escape or go back to the room. and get his clothes. That's what he was waiting there for. He
Yeah.
didn't say a damn word. That is
Yeah.
totally a problem. That didn't have nothing to do with me.
Side
He wants
dude-
to know,
side
so
dude
like,
rules.
yeah, he was like, yeah, we doing this, we doing this or not? Let me know. Do I need to call an Uber?
Yeah. Yeah, he needed to know if like he had the strap or not. But,
Yeah, I'm saying he's in the hall waiting to know if to run or to go back in and get his clothes.
I respect him. I respect him for that one thing, but nah, that chicken man from next beat I know and dog. Can you imagine your wife trying to pull that on you?
What wife?
And
That's what I
you
thought.
need to say, you can imagine your
Ex-wife. Ex-wife, sorry. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, say
Sounds
that
better.
shit, 'cause-
Yeah,
yeah.
because you guys said you aspire to be like this, so if your wife try this nonsense and you want to know if you're going back in the room.
Listen
No,
to
no.
me.
From the time
If I
she say, hey,
suspect it, I'm not, if I suspect it, I'm not going.
Maybe you don't go in, Digo.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
put me suspicions.
I'm going to spend my money, hire a PI. He says what it is. All I have to do is say, okay, I'm gonna get the papers drawn up. Next morning, it's on her desk. That's it. I don't want to hear nothing.
morning, from the time I suspected papers being drawn up, PI is on the case. From the time the PI reached by me, is because all I have to do is go home, pull out the papers from the top drawer and put it on her side of the bed.
Papers drawn up from
That's
day
what-
one.
Yeah.
What if the PI said nothing going up? What if after you get the papers ready, the PI says, no, nothing happening?
They just have them in the
Then-
tuck. You just have them on hold, you know.
Yeah.
What?
Just
Violate
correction.
that, you know.
Yeah, correction.
As long
Fluid
as
the name or the date. Sorry.
No, you didn't even put in any date. The date had to be handwritten in. So shit that.
I might have an express divorce just waiting. An express divorce.
Wait, you don't? You don't? Digo, you have? You have one waiting?
Quick, fast, and in a hurry, dog. Come on.
Yeah.
Man, treat the divorce like a bad clone.
From the time Ken says, hey, I'm thinking about marrying this girl, Ken is gonna draw that paper because you know what? He worked too hard and went through too much trouble to get that house. To lose it in a divorce.
Nah, I already got the template getting built up right as we speak.
See?
Ian Microsoft Word talking about. Let me
Yeah.
get a divorce contract template real quick.
Nah, it's no joke. I already have my will and testament already set up right here. No one's coming for any of my shit without my permission.
Anyone else besides myself and Ken have their will set up already?
I don't have a will yet.
I ain't got shit for a will. So,
I have my
yeah,
will
nah.
set up. It's important. It's important. My computer goes to no one except my grave.
Would you want to be buried with a PC?
Bro, trust me. If you go, I will find my way to your pad and I will destroy your computer.
That's
I will
unnecessary.
mash it up.
That's unnecessary.
I will are you listening? I will mash it up. I will set it on fire. I will draw a drum full of acid and put it in it, melt it, and then I'll take the acid and throw it in the sea.
That's necessary. If you enter the password wrong twice, it's going to remove everything. So no problem.
Why you gotta take all my fun away from me? Huh?
I'm just saying, like it's not necessary. Like you could use the parts if you wanted. It's just gonna wipe all the drives.
I don't care. This is my favor to you. Okay?
I hear you, homie. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Good looking
very
out,
much.
did it?
Yeah,
no one will see your alleged tranny porn. Yeah.
Wait, what?
I knew it.
ain't none of that on this.
Why do you think he's taking it to the grave? He's trying to secure himself, you know?
Yeah.
Yo, I want my computer in the afterlife, yo. If there is an afterlife, if Mariba and they are right. Yeah. What brands you're rocking these days, man? I see Easy. I see Kanye put out a video with him on Forbes as a new billionaire, whatever. What? You're rocking the Yeezys?
No.
What you're wearing
And
these
he's a
days?
billionaire. What?
He's something. He's got you know, a centimillionaire, whatever that means.
I'm
too poor to
rocking
know
them
that.
Skechers, them comfortable ass Skechers. That's what I'm rocking.
Is that like your
Right.
favorite brand? Like in terms of like everything that you wear, yeah.
Comfort wise, yeah, Skechers. Real comfort.
So you're more like a comfort person.
Yeah.
I hear that.
I
What
got
about
a comfortable pair of J's, Jordans I have from my feet.
You mean the Air Force one? Because that's the only comfortable one I ever saw.
Nah. The Air Force one. A different one. After I asked the person to buy it for me which one it was, but they bought me a pair of J's. Nice pair of J's, I like it since then.
I think you guys already know about my
Shoe fetish?
my acclamation to
Let's not call it a
trainers.
fetish. Let's
It's a
call it
fetish.
no.
It's an
Let's not
addiction.
call it a fetish. Let's not call it an addiction. Okay? A fixation on shoes.
So it's a fetish.
I like that.
No,
No.
it's a fixation.
Let's go with what? Yeah.
A fetish is something sexual. I don't know what Ken is doing with all these shoes, but
Yeah, although I did. There was one time where I kissed a brand new pair of trainers.
okay, so it's a fetish. It's a fetish.
But that was only because my girl at the time was wondering why I was so excited about getting a new pair of trainers, and I was just rubbing it in. It was just like I was just making it seem like I cared more about the trainers than.
It's too late now. You can't walk it back.
But yeah. But I just have a lot of trainers. I mean, it's probably, if you name the brand, I probably have it.
So
With the exception of Yeezys.
So if not shoes, then what is like your go-to brand for? Do you have like a go-to brand for your clothing?
It depends on what clothing it is. If it's jeans, it's mostly Levi's.
Levi's, agreed.
T-shirts, it's basically up to the design that I like most. Jackets, I really like I like Adidas mostly, and then I also go for what's it called? I forgot what they're called, but they're basically pilot jackets.
Bomber jackets.
Those bomber type. By a specific brand, I just can't remember the name of the brand because I haven't bought some in a while. But yeah, and then shirts mostly come from TM Lewin or Hugo Boss or whatever. Everything else like underwear and all that shit, I don't give a fuck. But it's mostly the bigger stuff that I care about. Yeah, and trainers is just from anywhere else. I got Balenciagas. I got a pair of North Face Supremes. Those cost a lot of money.
She begins the fetish. What does this mean?
So my most expensive pair is, I think, was it the Balmain trainers? Those cost those ones cost £650.
Not on my life.
Yeah.
For real?
The Balmain B-Ball leather trainers. I also the Balenciaga sock trainers, I got a pair of those. I also got the limited edition French World Cup Nike mid tops in the French colorway. I think it was a very limited release, but I got them when they were fresh, so I only paid £150. I think they retail for like £400. Eventually I'll end up selling all of these shoes whenever I can on StockX. So I keep them as fresh as I can.
You
That
made
hype-based price
investment.
is crazy.
Yeah.
Resellers
invest
market
in
is
shoes.
insane.
Yeah. I tell you right now, I barely wear these trainers. Like Maria will see me most of the time. He's probably seen me wear the same shit most of the time. I normally just wear Doc Martens or basic Nike trainers when I go out. It's only when I'm going out to special places. Like I have this pair of Vans that has gold bottoms, gold soles, and then it has a Japanese print, a limited edition Japanese print. I think there was only like 100 printed. I'm looking for them now actually. Let me see. Yeah, they got a Japanese dragon print on the top. They came directly from opening ceremony with a golden bottom. He's seen them before. I took him to the club once and then I haven't worn them since.
Oh, you were wrong for that.
Was it
For that.
that thing pop night? Chinese New Year's?
Chinese New Year's. I rocked them at Chinese New Year's. And that was it. Fam, if you see them trainers, you'd be like, I don't even want to wear them at once. They are some, like, you go out and then people are like, they're so close to stepping on your trainers that you just paid a lot of money for. You just be super self-conscious not to wear them out again.
I feel you, man.
But yeah,
I like just regular Adidas. Like, I don't know what you guys call them over there, but we call them shell tip over here. Just
Oh, yeah,
regular
yeah.
Adidas. Oh man, that's my shit. Those classic ones. I used to skate in those. I used to go to school in them. I did everything in them shits, man. That's my jam. That's my jam. But as far as really high-end branded stuff, I keep most of it just away because very much resellers market. It was bought to resell at a later date when there's no more, being made and no one really can access them anymore. I can just say, okay, well, I have one for sale. How much do you want to pay? How much do you want to pay me for it? Because I have a pair of Red Octobers sitting there in the box, everything pristine. It's fucking shrink wrapped and everything.
wait, which Red Octobers?
The original Red Octobers from 2014.
You know how much those go for?
Yep.
Fam.
I'm still waiting.
I wouldn't have been able to get them at the time of their release, man. Jesus.
I am waiting
Those go
because
for about
they were like
5 to 6
200.
grand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're about 200, 250, I think, at release. Them the shits. Them the shits.
How much
Because
how much
they
are
are-
they now?
They are 5 to 6 grand. Those are Yeezy Nikes. That's what's so special about them. 'Cause
Those.
Nike, Yeezy straight up dissed out Nike and left for Adidas.
That
those
was his
cannot
last
be
shoe on
ever
Nike.
again.
Those were his last shoe ever on Nike.
All right. Well, you know what? Gonna prep myself to rub Nigo.
And you wonder why we have wheels.
You see? Exactly. Well,
Well, it ain't gonna be any will because you don't have it no more.
I like my 3-piece suits, but I don't really wear those things a whole lot because niggas don't really go nowhere like that anymore. We're not in Kuwait anymore. Fuck out
Yeah, Trinidad.
Alright?
Jersey and a jeans.
Right? Like most of the time you can catch me in some hamachis, jeans, t-shirt or shirt, maybe like a baseball shirt or whatever. But I fuck with the bomber jackets. I fuck with really nice watches. Simple
I'm not
chain.
getting into watches. I'm not getting
Simple
into
chain. But yeah, I mean, a lot of my branded stuff is more subtle. So like cologne, cufflinks, tie pins, that kind of stuff. The shoes are very particular. Oxfords, not Brogues. Yeah. And I like streetwear stuff. So not so much the Supreme, but more Off-White, Stussy or Stussy or whatever it's called. Bape. I was really big on Bape back in the day, but that was like because of Pharrell and them. Huff, which is from in the 90s, I believe. Like
Yeah. They're old brand. Yeah.
yeah. I like my fair share of really like streetwear stuff. Rob the Rich being one of them, and the rest is from tour merch. So basically anything from St. John, anything from Chance is pretty fire.
Christian Sex Club.
Yeah, it's pretty fire. Anything from Yachty, go figure, is pretty fire also. Like his tour merch is really good, really good. But yeah, I think brands do matter because you get, like, you can trust to get a certain quality from brands. If you buy a Nike shoe, it's not gonna fucking explode on you, unless of course you're Zion, but that's a story for another time.
Unless they partner with Samsung, it might explode. Never know.
Apple stuff phones explode too. Look at that.
Like the Back to the Future shoe that Nike did. I would buy those. Just for
The originals have broken down, like they've completely combusted
serious.
because they were so old that they just dissolved.
Damn. But I would buy them. I'd buy it. Like a new refined version of it. Yeah. The self-lacing.
I want
shits.
those. Yes, exactly. As soon as they release a good pair of trainers with the self laces, I'm down.
You're gonna charge
I'm
your
fucking
shoes?
down. Yes. Bring out my phone.
I don't know if I
Lock,
could.
unlock.
if I can stomach charging my shoes, man. Hold on, guys. I gotta put my shoes in a charger.
Imagine if like you lose your account and you can't unlock your shoes, so they just remain on your feet until you call your service desk and get your shit, your
Right.
password back.
Right? You get into an accident or something. They can't remove your shoes because you can't unlock it. That's even fucked up.
Just saw your foot off, man. I'm
I was about to say, just take it for them.
All right, you know, going to mad extreme.
That might be the one. Yeah, you can
So
cut,
you'd
you can
rather
cut the shoe,
saw your
nigga.
shoe off. Cut the shoe.
Cut the shoe.
No. The shoe
It's
don't do anything
fabric.
wrong.
you. Cut
The
my
shoe
foot
didn't do-
off.
If you have a pair of handcuffs on and you don't have the key, what you do?
Fuck your whole hand, according to these niggas.
Take the road.
You go to a locksmith.
Fuck enough.
You go
He's
to a
quite-
locksmith.
So why don't you go to a shoemaker before you fucking cut the
Those things don't
Nah.
exist.
These niggas,
Just-
these niggas gonna say, cut my arm off at the elbow because I can't take
I
it
could
off from
take
the
a-
wrist.
I could take a literal 5-minute walk. There's a shoemaker right there who also cut my key and give me a copy as well at the same time.
Same.
What?
Same.
Those trustworthy guys.
I got some
Baba.
keys cut the other day. I got some keys cut a couple weekends ago, and the thought popped into my head: what if these niggas just made extra copies and then followed my ass until I got home?
No, I keep
That
eye
used
out.
to happen, actually. That used to happen a long time.
But it could still happen. People are less
it could.
attentive now.
If you lose your key, you can easily just call a locksmith to sort out your lock for you. So you could just pretend that you live at the place and just say, I lost my key. Can you reopen this lock for me? And they'll do it for you. Then no questions asked.
You know what I do?
At least here.
If I cut a key, I'm going to my grandmother's house first and chill out there for a few hours, and then go home. So when
So
they
you're gonna,
stop and they
you're
think,
gonna put
"Oh,
your grandmother at risk.
My life in the air. Wow.
and said what? They don't have the keys for her house.
She's gonna be outside tending the garden and shit. They're gonna pull up on her.
The bastard, exactly. The bastard. God,
Why? Then why copy a key if you're gonna rob the person while they're outside?
Because the key didn't work.
That's
the key didn't work. So yeah,
a
spent,
sacrifice I'll have to make then.
they committed. They didn't want to go home empty-handed.
That's a sacrifice I'll have to live with.
Wow,
Sacrifice your damn
granny.
granny. God damn it, man.
Plus, there's always somebody by my grandmother's house. It's not my cousin, my uncle. There's always someone there.
Yes. Speaking of people breaking the law, there was an alleged manga pirate arrested after Japan launched their global manhunt. Take it away, Ken.
Okay, so I'm not gonna break out in any One Piece jokes. I'll leave that shit there. All I can say is
What the man bounty was 1.5 billion?
all right. What list is gonna cover for me on that side?
What do you
Well, yeah.
think of, was he a pirate warlord? Was he one part of the 7 warlords?
You know, he probably felt like it because apparently he was the biggest they've ever found in the history of piracy. So he probably felt like it. I mean, the priorities of a country to put out a manhunt for a pirate like that. There are pedophiles, murderers, all sorts of shit. But this is what you set out the manhunt for, man.
Make an example, man.
Go
So
get it.
what did he get? What was he being chased for?
Because he essentially he took all of the manga that you're meant to be paying for, say all of what you would expect, like your Naruto's, your One Pieces, your whatevers, and then he just published them online for people. But obviously he does that shit where he redirects the site to a country to Vietnam, which redirects it to Russia, which redirects it to wherever. So he could never be tracked until for some reason he just let himself be known to the public, and then he got chased. I think he got chased back to somewhere in Southeast Asia. He wasn't found in Japan. The country grouped together with other countries to hunt this guy down. So
What?
they made a
International
serious
powers.
they made a serious effort to find this man.
But
Last
he
time they did-
wanted to be found, right?
Must have been.
Bro, he was charged 3 billion. What is it? No, not 3 billion. How much was he charged? Something in like the hundreds of millions. Like I don't even know if they're gonna get that off of him because there's no way he has that.
Oh my god, 100 million Japanese dollars is like what, 25 cents TT?
I
I'm
wish.
just talking Japanese. Don't get offended.
Fam, they found him in the Philippines. So that's how you know, like, if Japan is teaming up with Philippines just to catch a guy, bro, they are committed.
Well, look, no, they're committed. They got him.
Worldwide manhunt
Oh yeah.
for a comic book pirate.
So
No,
yeah,
but-
If he
You got
made
that
money
murder.
off of it, then yeah. But if he didn't make no money off of it, I'd be like freedom of people. You know?
bro, we've all
Manga.
been to them kind of sites, fam. There's adverts all over the place. Bro, you click somewhere where there isn't even a link and the pop-up will show up.
Whoa.
Pop-up
I've
shows
never
up.
been to any of those sites. I pay for my manga. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, I pay for my manga.
I don't
Yeah,
care. I
yeah,
don't read manga, so I ain't
that's-
even caught up in
It's
this.
Ken.
But yeah, no,
It's Ken.
I'm good. I don't even read manga, so I don't get caught up in it. But I know for sure. I've seen those sites. Like there will be pop-ups everywhere, and they're paying him 1 cent on the click. He's making P without having to do much really.
You have to translate
my
it
nigga.
to English.
Yeah.
I mean,
Free my
I
nigga,
I don't read the mangas myself because if I start reading it, I go way too deep and then I blow past wherever the actual animation is. So I tend to not want to read the mangas. But I mean, I'd fuck with it. I'd fuck with it. You know, he's a pirate. We all used to be on our pirate shit back in the day. We don't do that anymore because we're good upstanding
Yeah.
citizens, except for being unscrupulous businessmen. But
Mhm.
And that is not upstanding citizens. Is it?
we used to we used to be. Now we are. Now we're just businessmen. You know? Unscrupulous as we may be, but that's beside the point. But yeah, I mean,
all this generally dysfunctional people who's listening is over a stupid Monopoly game, right?
you gotta let the
Yo,
joke
man.
ride, man.
Over a Monopoly game.
cheats. The
we
lot of you.
need to have another game night, man. That was fun as fuck. We need to have
The
another.
cheaters. The lot of you.
Can you have to join in on one of those, man?
No, look, man. I wish I was this guy. Honestly, to have all that power, make all that bank from just doing this shit, rolling in it. I'm
Yeah,
jealous.
why not? I
Money
mean,
getting made.
what would you do for money, right? And
Yeah,
he,
you know.
he didn't really have to do a whole lot. But would you sell your bathwater for money?
I'm done here.
Would you sell your bathwater for money?
I am
We're about to
repeating the
talk about role
conversation.
model right now. We're about to talk
Yeah.
about.
Really? So if your daughter comes to tell you, Dad, I'm about to sell my bathwater.
But my cousin,
local-
I want 20%.
Hey, you know what?
You know what I feel?
From the time she say that, I'll be like, hey, well, the roof leaking and all, you know, could do that little fix, you know, we need
Right.
any fridge too.
Yeah, that's my bath. You selling that bath water?
Yeah, you know, I pay the water bill in this bitch.
percentage. You know what I mean? I'm claiming a percentage.
So
you're
this is
16-year-old
brought up.
daughter.
This is brought up because an eagle from the UK by name of Belle Delphine. Is it Delphine or Delphine?
Delphine.
Delphine. Belle Delphine, a UK-based internet personality known for viral stunts and Patreon-supported not safe for work content, announced on her Instagram that she would be selling her bathwater to fans via her online store for $30 a jar. $30 a jar of her bathwater. And she sold out. She sold all the way out. She sold all of it.
Within days.
Alright? People tend to shower 2 to 3 times a day. Maybe 4 depending on what you do. So that's a lot of water, man. That's a lot of bath water, man. $30?
Hands
You made up money.
up to this woman.
No,
Hands
hands
up.
down.
Praise.
I need to give this woman a clap. I need to
No,
give this
yeah,
woman a
yeah.
clap.
You know what?
No.
Yes.
She saw a market and she went there and she
Mm-hmm.
provided a service, another service. She provided a product to that
Mm-hmm.
market and made money.
Mm-hmm.
That
What?
is
I expected
business.
Yeah.
more from you.
Nah,
I
dog.
expected- These
She
two-
is the epitome of a bad bitch.
Preach.
I know about bad bitch. I mean, she's good. She's good. She makes some money. She rather make her money. I know about bad bitch.
I done it all. If Ole is a new type of hoe, I just
Is it really hoeing
With
though?
hoe. Yeah, it's happening.
Is it really hoeing though? Let's be real. Is
Dog.
it really hoeing?
She
I mean,
she
more
basically
guys
has
now
to
know
not.
what a coochie smells like.
She basically
So-
has to never take her clothes off again.
Never.
she never did two before.
She never did it before. She was a gamer.
Well, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. So I
See,
mean,
that's the question. That's why it's the question. Is she really hoeing?
all she's doing is selling a bit of dirty water. I mean, people drink
Is she?
tequila.
She's not even selling her panties or nothing. It's water.
And we know there's a market for panties.
You know what? You know what? I'm saying it now. There's gonna be some next woman who's gonna say, "I fought into a jar. I'm selling it. I'm just gonna sell
They've
it."
done that already.
And you know what? If
They've done
it
that
sells, well, look at that. But if it sells, man, more power to them.
More power to you.
Yeah, but
I am
but
done.
they've marketed farts in a jar already. It's been out there.
No.
Fam,
You know this five
If I was popular enough to sell my fucking bathwater, nigga, what? I would be making. I wouldn't even be on this podcast, man.
For real. You would never hear from me again. I'd be too busy in my bathroom. Like,
Right? I'd be on my kitchen counter, fucking labeling shit.
Like that.
Either that or you'd be hearing a massive echo from from my bathroom, like while I'm talking to you guys.
Right?
The splish splashing about. The splish splashing.
Hey, of course, what you doing?
Studying that?
Making product.
Man, all now I be looking like a prune.
Yeah.
Fully soggy.
Prune.
I won't do it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be the only one of the podcast who say I'm not going to sell my bath.
And then after I sold the bath water, I sell pieces of the towel that I used to dry myself down
Oh
with.
my god.
Vertical
I'm not
integration.
gonna lie.
That's a businessman right there.
You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie. You see people like Beyonce and so on, like like really, like I don't know even how to say like celebrities who's up there. If they ever go broke, they can just sell panties. They can just sell their panties for
Fam,
fuck.
Dog,
That-
She
they are.
could sell her concert sweat. She could sell the little sweat that drips off of her as she's singing "All My Pretty Ladies," and
Yeah.
she would be a millionaire twice over. Twice over.
Yep. There's already a website that you can go to where you can pay a celebrity to give you a shout out. Like it's literally
That's
a
true.
website. You
People
swipe your
paying
card
100.
and you see like Lupe Fiasco is on there, Wale. You know they've got like a couple high profile celebrities. I think Will Smith was on there at one point in time. Cardi B. So I mean, bathwater. If it works, man.
No, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm
It will
not.
work.
No, there needs to be a line. There needs to be a line.
I was
Yeah, the
was
line
selling
is-
the spit that comes out of my mouth when I cough.
Man, every time I shave my pubes, I'm selling it.
That's a market already for that. There's a
Yeah.
market for it already.
Well,
for that.
so what is wrong with bath water then, compared to pubes?
You know what bathwater is? Bathwater is just mass production. Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what, Ole? Go make all that money.
A ladle at one ladle at a time. Dog, $30 for some H2O, my nigga, for some dirty H2O? What?
Yeah.
Come on.
I done. Go ahead, Ole man. Ole man go sell all his soul soon.
You're not unscrupulous enough.
Wait, we have a
Really?
soul? We have souls? Since when?
Oh, sorry, I meant, sorry, I was wrong. You guys already sold those.
Yeah, but-
I'm sorry, you guys already sold that a while ago. My bad. I'm the only one left with one in this podcast.
Well, first to begin, according to your religion, you can't sell your soul because your soul don't belong to you.
You can actually.
You can.
You can,
most
you know,
definitely tell yourself.
the tax collector just gonna have to go to a different address, that's all.
Really? That's messed up though. That's messed up.
He ain't lying.
We're saying, you know. But yeah, congratulations to this girl, Belle Delphine or whatever her name is.
Praise be. Praise.
I don't
My
know if
hands
I'm a
up right
praiser, but yeah, congratulations to her, man.
Teach me the ways.
Making that
please.
forward thinking. Stacking those
I need a
chips.
second income.
Hot gal Java. Yeah. It is
You're
what
not
it
bringing
is.
this Java word, man.
Dog, Java is here, man.
It's not.
It's
Not
here.
going. It's not. It's
We're
not
not.
happening.
We're not taking
It's
it.
not
We're not.
happening.
We're not taking it.
Java is here to stay. You're
The
behind. You need to get with the
only
times.
the only reason that no one has told you anything is because they're afraid of you. We, on the other hand, are your friends. Friends tell you the truth no matter
Dog,
how hard
people
it
are
is.
using it already, host. People are
Because
using
they're
it.
afraid of you.
No. Not even people that I learned it from someone else. I didn't start this.
Yeah, but you should have stopped.
You stopped
You-
that.
No.
But you try to spread it.
This is good. This is very good. It's gonna
This is
spread.
not. It's not.
By this time next year, almost every party instead of summer, you're gonna see Java. It's already happening. Starg is using it, Carib is using it, Supplegent is
Okay.
using it. Man, it's fucking there.
Ken, £50, you're never gonna see no Java nonsense in there.
I'm never gonna see a pro.
I
code in
will
Java.
say.
I don't. It's not the weather outside doesn't tell me it's Java.
I'm gonna send you guys some screenshots, man. I'll send you guys some screenshots. Java is here to stay, whether you like it or not. Fuck you.
I know, but wireless.
But yeah, man.
But-
I'm
Congratulations to
hoping
that
it
chick.
isn't here to stay.
It is. Speaking of Java or summer, as you guys put it, what is song of the summer to you guys?
You know, it kind of hurts me to say this, but I have to accept it. It's probably Old Town Road.
Gonna take my horse down to Old Town Road. Yo, that's a slap, man. It's a slap.
I hear the song, but it's played everywhere, like
Yeah.
all kinds of nonsense. So I will accept it. Like Ken said, I will have to accept this shit for now.
Yeah,
But
Wallace
no.
summed it up for me. Yeah, that's just how it is. I mean, the Meg Thee Stallion track didn't really blow up the way it's supposed to. Tatiana came out way too early. Like, what else is there?
I don't think there's such a thing as way too early because Boot Up came out like the year before.
Yeah, I know, but Boot Up had staying power. I don't know if Tatiana has staying power. There has to be a degree of quality that keeps it going. Like
Tatiana was
like,
the one.
yeah, Blueface ain't that great, so like that shit ain't sticking. And I don't think anyone else has come out with a big tune. Like the big summer tune guys haven't really done anything. Like your Drakes and your Rick Rosses and your Nicki
No, that's
Minaj
the
or
thing.
whatever.
I thought that Chris Brown Drake track was gonna do it. That No Guidance.
Fam, that should be, but I don't think they pushed it.
I think they expected it to do numbers on its own. I don't think they really got behind it because I haven't heard that shit nowhere. But as you said, I've been hearing this Old Town Road. The thing is, here in the Caribbean, coffee is with it.
Coffee is definitely.
Coffee is with it. Toast? Oh man, that should be going off on the radio in the morning.
Yeah, it's a
What
bit-
is your song of the summer? Everyone here.
What is my summer? I think because I've been on it's been music's just been flowing in, like it's just been.
It's picking up. Early
Yeah, we were
part of the
blessed.
year there wasn't really anything going on, but now it's flowing in. Got some Benny the Butcher, you got some West Side Gun.
Yeah, but they don't really feel like summer track. You know what it is? The Gold Link tunes that came out from Diaspora, because they got that bit of that African vibe to it. So I fuck with them. The one with Malik Berry, Zulu Screams, that shit I fuck with a lot. But I don't think like Gold Link's big enough to actually have a song of the summer type shit.
You're right.
Yeah. And fucking Daniel Caesar fucked up any chance he has of being big, so yeah, I don't think anything's happening with him. But yeah, it's mostly been hard raps that I've been listening to, so it's like there's no song of the summer style music I'm listening to right now. I listened to that Rick Ross tune Big Time. Some of them lyrics are like this is not the one.
It's not
Like,
Prime Ross. It's not Prime Ross.
Nah.
I have his album yet.
No, he hasn't
whose
got an
album?
album yet.
No, okay, no, Rick Ross ain't right. If you heard some fam, those I think there was one is like you got small feet but you're big time. When I heard
What?
that, fam,
Is that
I'm like-
pause? Is it worse than the GOT song?
No, that is an abomination that I think that they actively tried to scrub from the earth, but they've been unsuccessful so far because it's not on because they Salem Remy and Joel Ortiz are having an album coming out, and that song is nowhere near it. So
You guys want to shake that J-Lo? Yo!
if anyone sings
Joel
that shit to me,
Ortiz. Yeah, I had respect for Joel Ortiz, and I still have respect for Joel Ortiz because he gets down. But
But
this Jello song, man.
nah, I need to hear that album before I say whether or not I have
No.
respect for that guy.
No. You
No.
have to respect Joel Ortiz off rip, man. He's done too
No,
much.
no.
He's
This
done
is like M. This is like M when he started to do the whole Albanian voice and then he went crazy after Encore.
Yeah, but this is just one track, though. This is just one track.
Nah, that's why I need to hear the album. I need to hear if this is a sign of things to come.
He can't have the one fun track or one fun album.
No. There
He
are
has to be
certain
hard all the time.
rappers. There are certain rappers you can't have your fun track. I'm sorry.
Or
You
don't want to bite that
you can't-
J-Lo?
You can't have you can't have your fun time.
wait, give me a rapper who can't. Give me a next rapper who can't have fun.
Nas cannot have a fun time. He cannot. He's not allowed. He's not permitted.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna
Why?
roll with that one. Nas can't
Why?
have a fun time. I'm at
He
Riot.
cannot have a fun, he's not allowed to have a fun time.
Yeah, he can have a decadent time. He can
Have
have
you
a
seen him try to
luxurious
have
time.
a fun time? He
Nas-
looks awkward as fuck.
Nas cannot have a fun time. He can have
He
decadent.
looks like he's at a party that he got invited to and he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah. Nas having fun is hip hop is dead.
Mm.
Like that's the kind of fun that Nas can have. Hip hop is dead.
Yeah.
That's deep.
What about you, Maripo? What is your song of the summer?
Nothing. I think you've just hooked me up on Benny the Butcher. Been listening to him. But to be frankly honest, Dreamville has dropped. My boy J. Cole has done me proud. Very happy with him. And I've been
That whole
bopping
project.
Yeah, I'm listening to the ladies right now. Listen to the track with ladies, Punch Tree. I'm listening to that because that shit is still speaking to me. But I don't think it's like you said a summer song. But to me,
Yeah,
that's a song
yeah.
that I'm bopping.
I kind of want to say
Go ahead,
Speak your
go ahead.
mind.
Say your piece.
that J. Cole was probably the least interesting part on that.
Listen, go away from here. Go away from here.
He's not wrong though.
Listen to
He's
me.
probably the least interesting part. Even when Kendrick came in for just a hook, that he wasn't even. It didn't even give him a feature. That he's not credited on that first track.
I woke up
But he's
for
still
somebody.
That shit is still more interesting. I
Listen.
appreciate his verses. Don't get me wrong. I
Listen.
appreciate his wordplay. I appreciate all of that. But he still has the same problem. He
Cool.
doesn't make anything exciting. Jid
Cool.
by far
That's
by
wonderful.
far surpasses him in terms of getting me interested in the music. By far.
Yo, that the Wells
Yo.
Fargo joint, my nigga. That
For
is that
real.
Wells Fargo. Oh, yo,
When
that
I'm
is my shit.
When I'm saying people like the Ski Master Slump God, who I just do not like whatsoever.
Please, honey, by
Better-
bazooka.
When I like him better on the track. When I like his label mates better on the track. Earth Gang, forget about it. Way better. Way better to listen to them.
J.
The women,
Cole
Dreezy. Yo, come on now.
J.
Even the people that weren't in the
Cole.
clicks. Saba and Smino. 2 songs.
J.
Appreciate that shit a lot.
Cole.
But J. Cole, I'm never gonna say he's bad. He's one of the best rappers of his generation, sitting alongside Kendrick and all that. But he's just not. He doesn't excite me on any level whatsoever.
J.
The
Cole.
only time Cole excites me is features, and not the Streamville stuff. Like I expect this from him.
features. He probably has the best features of out of any of the people in his generation, to be honest.
Agree.
Like, because he makes you remember his features. Can't do that on on his own songs. Not even on his own team songs. Like, what is this?
Listen.
What about
Cole.
what about you? What is your song of the summer, man?
Man, I hate to admit it, but everywhere I hear it, I can still jam to this song. City Girls Act Up. After I've been hearing it a lot.
Hey,
That is a joint.
act up, you could get smacked up.
Yeah, I've been hearing it a lot, right? So I have to admit, Them some ratchet assholes, but yeah, the song is pretty good.
Hey,
For me, song of the summer is for my song of the summer is probably that coffee song, man. That coffee song. Cause I can't stop singing that shit. But song of the summer right now, like officially, I
That
think.
song came out since last year.
But that's the thing. It had staying power. It grew and it grew and it grew and it's just now reaching its peak. Yeah.
I think that song peaked already.
No, it's still going. It's building.
and that's
it's
a
still
perfect summer tune as well.
Yep.
Like a summer tune has to sound like a summer tune. It can't just be popular.
And the reason it works is because it's a beat that maybe like Drake can get on. I don't want Drake to get on it, but I could see Drake doing something on it because that one dance track.
Please, no.
Yeah.
I can see
Like
Chris
Rihanna
Brown.
could get on that. Rihanna.
Rihanna, yes, for sure.
Yeah. You know, niggas that have some kind of bunk, some kind of flow to them, right?
She's probably gonna feature Coffee on her album, to be honest, because she's doing the
Dancehall.
she's doing a dancehall album. So
Well, I mean, we might get that dancehall album in the next 5 years. So, I mean, Rihanna right now doing her fucking lingerie and makeup and whatever. So, power to Rihanna on that.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, like, if you want to talk about official song of the summer, as Ken said, Old Town Road has it, I think. Like that, he is breaking records. If his song stays on the Billboard charts for I think 3 more weeks, he would officially have the most or the longest record for consecutive weeks on top of Billboard.
yeah.
So yeah, I think his song went double diamond or some shit. So yeah,
You never hear that shit happening.
exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
especially in it's not hip hop, but you never really hear that shit going on. People go gold, might go platinum if you're like a bigger artist, but never diamond.
Yeah, like you expect like Michael Jackson to go diamond.
Last time I really heard people going diamond was like Eminem and Shaggy. That's when I hear people really going diamond.
Man, if Shaggy came out in today's world, he would be a superstar.
Yeah, he win. You just clean up. You would clean up.
If Shaggy came out with Wasn't Me in today's world,
Fam,
yo,
in a world of tottery that goes on today,
dog, kill off.
His bank when I explode. There's nothing
with that hook,
Yeah.
Yeah, he would go
Man,
off
yo.
with that. He'd go off with that. But yeah, I mean, song of the summer. I think Old Town Road has it, and congratulations to him. It being summer, there's a lot of festivals going on, a lot of outdoor activities, cookouts and the like. And it just so happened that there was a festival by the name of Afrofuture Fest, and they saw fit to charge white people double the price to attend. The reason I will give you all a bit later, but what are your initial reactions to hearing that festival by the name of Afrofuture Fest? Sorry. What do you think of their charging non-people of color double the price? It's being held in Detroit also.
Yeah, you guys can go first.
What do you say to?
Power to the people! Black Panther!
Is that it? Is that it?
Oh, y'all want more?
Yeah.
Let's!
Alright, Murray.
Panthers in general!
Alright, Murray, what do you got, man? Oh, boy, out here on a soapbox talking about
Black
Panther.
movement! Black pride!
He's just yelling out phrases.
You didn't break out into I had a dream and this is the dream I had.
Fuck that dream! I had a bigger dream!
What do you say, Murray?
We will not live in this world equally, but we will rule it with an iron fist!
Swear, dog.
Don't know how I feel about that statement, but initially, I'm against it initially because I don't like the idea thing. Because of your race, I'm going to charge you more because it's just, I feel like it's just going to play into the whole, play into a racial war
I'm ready.
stuff.
I'm
We
ready.
know you are. We know you are. You made it very apparent.
I'm ready.
No, we
I'm
see
ready
you with
for any
your
type of
sword and
war.
shield. Don't worry, we see you.
Any
at first,
war.
and I rather they pay. I rather they pay the normal price, and if they want to contribute more to donate or something. But the idea of saying if you want to come, we're gonna charge you more, because I'm thinking if you flip it to the next way, what if the Japanese were having some conflict in the ball? Anybody who's not Japanese gonna pay more to come in, and so I'll be like, well, but on that I don't want to go. I'm just a human being. I just want to go see what's going on. So again, like you said, you're gonna tell us more later. But on the initial way, told me I'm against it. Initially, I'm against it.
Yeah, this was a very poorly thought out plan. I don't know how they thought they were gonna get away with this. I honestly need to probably need to have a chat. Not even have a chat. I just need to ask the question why to the person that did it and just let them talk, because I need to get like the sense of the type of person that will come up with an idea like this, because this feels so poorly thought out on multiple levels. But yeah, the reasons why we're standing, so I'll wait for you to say what they are, but it just feels such a poorly thought out idea.
So
How do you even do
the
that?
reason, so let's put some context in, right? There's a difference between equality. There's a difference between equality and equity, right? The price of the ticket is $10 for people of color, $20 for non-people of color, right? Basically for white people. The organizer of the event said events often designed for marginalized black and brown communities can easily be co-opted by those with cultural, monetary, and class privileges. Our goal is to ensure that the youth of our community, that being Detroit, can participate in the building of a more just society, one that specifically promotes equity over equality. So the problem, I wouldn't say it's a problem, but the widespread pattern for most of these festivals. I don't know if any of you guys have been to any of these festivals in America or otherwise. But when you go to them, you will see that a lot of them are majority white people. Rappers have commented on it before, performers have commented on it, performers of color, that is, have commented on the fact that they would go to an event and there are maybe, just a handful of black people that they can see, if any at all. And I mean, they're getting money, but they would like to see people of their own, skin folk kind of enjoying their music also. Because of the way the world has been organized and systemized, it is very unlikely that black people will be able to afford these tickets from time to time. So it's rare. You're either middle class black, or you are a really rich black, or you're a really poor black. It just happens that most of the time the middle class people have better things to do with their money, like buy food and continue to live, than spend it on these sorts of events, these fun events. So the aim of this pricing model was to help balance that. Have the people who were part of the community to begin with, that is the people of Detroit, attend the event. Detroit is, I would say, 82-85% black people, and they wanted black people representing, so they made the price lower. That is the explanation. That is not my take on it. That is just the explanation that the woman gave. Right?
Then, in that situation, they should have charged white people $100.
I done here.
Jesus.
No,
Yeah,
if you look at it like that, then yeah, charge them $100.
I done here.
I
No,
do
no,
not
definitely.
agree with that.
No,
1%,
definitely.
not even
No.
1%.
No, definitely.
You don't agree with that? I'm talking about with the explanation that they give.
Even with
if
the
black people were
explanation.
paying $10, $100. I'm just saying.
The
But
explanation
people-
makes it even worse. The explanation makes it even worse because you're trying to do it for a good reason. Like, I would have accepted if she was just evil or just like, white, we're keeping you all out. Fuck you, honkies. Fuck you, crackers. You pay up or you stay out. If that had been the sentiment, then I'd be like, I'm not associating myself with you, but at least you're going about what you want the right way. But she's trying to be on the like on the justice side of things. Like she wants the youth of Detroit to then say Detroit natives get a discount. You gotta say all black people. I come here with a wage higher than the average, like a lot higher than the average in the UK. But I'm black, and I so that means I'm just as equal as the poor people in the UK. No, like it is what it is. White people are buying concert tickets because that's what they do. That's just what they do. They don't. It's not a black thing to want to go watch Drake. It's a music thing to go on to watch Drake. And most of the people that are buying up those tickets are just white people. That's just where it is. You're doing an African concert, an Afro featured concert. Me and Mariba went to Afro Punk. Mariba, tell me how many white were at that shit.
Wasn't there's a bit, but wasn't as much as the black people.
You could count that. If you had two pairs of hands, you could count that.
Yeah, it was dude. They were drowned out. They were 100% drowned out.
Because it was about the culture, not about the performances. People, there was Scissor there. There was Damian Marley there. There were people there that white people would have gladly come to watch. But the concert was African focused, so it was majority black people. If you want black people to come, focus on the black people. Don't like make this all about, oh, we're trying to make things equal, so we're gonna like separate ourselves. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're going about it completely the wrong way. Even if you want to give them more of a chance, incentivize the people that you're targeting. You're trying to make it like you're trying to fix the world's problems. This is a concert. This is like what are you doing by charging white people more? Are they all of a sudden going to be like, oh, well then, it seems we've caught up in the error of our ways.
Yeah, let's just pay reparations. What? No.
No. There's not, like, come on, man. Don't help people by hurting other people. Help people by helping people. Like, this doesn't sort anything out.
So
and I'm pretty sure
tickets for this thing is $10, but for black people it's free.
No.
Even then, no. Even then, no.
No.
It would be. You know what would be good if they were like, if you, because in America they do the EBT. If you can show some sort of evidence that you do, that you take government funded money in any sort of fashion because you have low income and you're from Detroit, then we will compensate you for the difference. Because that's different. Because that has no real connotation to, but it has a degree of connotation to what you were born as. But it at least serves as a fair treatment to the people who are less fortunate. But if you're just saying anyone that's a person of color, millionaires like who have no care for the black culture whatsoever can still buy that shit because they're dark enough. What are they gonna do? They're gonna have this like chart that goes from black to white on a scale and be like, if you're lighter than this point, you can't come through.
You stand up next to it when you come in. Yeah, and you stand up right next to the chart when you coming in to buy a ticket. You pay this much.
Like I said, I'm done.
So when the red bone or the light skinned chick that comes in and is lighter than your Kim Kardashians out in the world, but she has a black dad, like when they come through, are they just not permitted because they're not black enough?
All I want to know is what price does Logic pay?
He actually pays 30 because he has to pay for the fact that he's black and white. He's not own up to that shit.
Max price.
I mean,
there's
a new ticket structure. It's 20 across the board now. But it's just crazy that someone thought that they could get away with this in today's world, a public event.
It's nuts. It's nuts.
That's stupid though.
Yeah, maybe it was on purpose. Maybe this is just all a thing to get the notoriety.
Yeah. Get your name shout out.
A bit of publicity. I did not realize that shit was going on whatsoever. Now I do. I guess that's good.
Successful advertising.
Well,
and you know she'll have
a thing.
Yeah. You know she has supporters out there, and they're probably buying the tickets just cause.
Yeah,
like,
course,
fuck them whites.
Because there are a couple of tweets from people who say, well, I support it. I am okay with it. People who say that they're against it.
That white guilt.
That white guilt is money in the bag too. I mean,
we should always do what we can to build up like our brethren, but this is just not it. This isn't it.
yeah. Is there anything else that we have to touch on at the end of the docket here? We're about an hour in. So yeah, I think that'll be it. Any parting words, folks? Any final thoughts?
We brought in hype today. Hype. School.
Miss Delphine, get in touch, please.
No. Stop it, Ken.
We need to expand the enterprise.
Stop it. I am not associated with people who are selling bath water.
I put some generally dysfunctional and some bath water.
I have a line of toiletries that she'd probably be interested in. We can just slap her face on it and we're good to go. Good to go.
You just want what, 20%?
Can you imagine? Delphine toilet paper, fam. Can you imagine? Partially used soap bars. Come on. Think of the possibilities.
Dog, you know what it is to be able to use a fresh bar soap every time you're gonna shower? What?
Heaven.
That is a win-win for everyone. I get a fresh bar soap every time I shower, and then I get to sell it for $30. Come on.
And you be getting those ones that have the grooves in them, so you know it's you know that bar soap is fresh.
The one that's stuck with the logo in it.
Yes.
Dove
printed logo right in there. Fuck that, man. Come on, Miss Delphine. Hit me up.
I'm done here. Guys, this will probably be the last time I associate with these people from General Dysfunctional.
Hey, get left behind, fam. I'll be counting my money.
Right? Laughing all the way to the bank.
You know what I mean?
This is too low. I finally understood the line I have drawn in ethics, and I believe these guys have none left.
Hey man, you folks can catch us every Friday on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, or anywhere else you listen to podcasts, and you can interact with us on social media. That's at GendPod on Twitter and at GendPodcast on Instagram. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell on YouTube so you can get notified when you drop the episode of clip. Yo, take it easy, man. You keep fucking up the outro.
Peace, Delphine. Please, peace.
He was